Hi, it's Miss Cara from the Coventry Public Library, and we're going to do our winter craft together today. So if you've been to the library and gotten your craft kit, it has directions inside. You can use the directions and follow along with the video. So our craft today is we're making a little winter mug. So you've seen, if you've picked it up with the directions and the kit from the library, it's going to look like this. So something similar to this at the end when we finish. So the first thing you're going to do is you got a bag with 8 popsicle sticks. So you're going to take that snack bag out of your kit, and then it's good to start with a paper towel or to work somewhere, because we're going to be using glue and paint. So work somewhere where your adult says it's okay, and you get some paper towel. I always put paper towel or newspaper down before I paint, and then you do need some school glue. So that's the one thing that didn't come in your kit that you will need. Maybe some scissors, but definitely some white school glue for your popsicle sticks. So what you do is you have 8 popsicle sticks in your snack bag, and you take those out, and you're going to use the piece of cardstock you got, and you're going to glue them to that. So some of you may have gotten this color blue, some of you may have gotten this shade of blue. So you take this, it's kind of like the rectangular piece I say in the directions, although it's rounded, but this is the piece I mean when I say rectangular, and you're going to lay the 8 popsicle sticks across it. And so you can put a little glue. You don't want a lot of glue. This is the tricky part. You don't want to use too much school glue. So I put some on the cardstock, and then I also, before I put them on it, I put a thin layer on the side. So I took my school glue and put a thin layer on the side, and then I pressed it down, and then the next one I pressed right next to it. So you want them right next to each other on this piece of cardstock. And then you're going to let that dry. So it might be a little bigger, and then when the glue dries, you can always trim it. And then, like I said, you might have gotten this blue, lighter blue, or darker blue. But once you have the popsicle sticks flat across, all 8 of them, right across like that, glued across this rectangular piece, you're going to let that dry, and then this is the handle of your mug. So remember, we're making like a little hot cocoa mug, so you're going to glue that to the back. Okay, so you'll have the popsicle sticks across, and then the handle will be glued from the back, and you're going to let all that dry before we paint them. So you're going to wait a little and maybe read a book while you wait, and then when that's dry for a little while, then you can paint them. And like I said, before you paint, if you think the blue piece is too big, we cut them a little bigger, you can leave the extra blue, or you can get some scissors and trim it a little. Okay, you don't want to trim it too close to the popsicle sticks, because the sticks and the handle will be dry, and then you're going to paint. So everybody got blue paint. We're all going to use blue paint and a little paint pod, so it looks like this. Okay, just be careful taking the cap off. The paint might splash a little, but like you said, you're working in a place where you can glue and paint, and everyone got a paintbrush, so you can keep that. And what you're going to do is use the paint to paint the popsicle sticks. So you really just need to paint the front part of the sticks. Right, just they're all lined up. Can you see how they're lined up? You can see them down there, and you can see on the side, if you can see that, I didn't paint the side. You could very gently paint the side, because I did give very thin paint brushes, so you could try that. So you're just going to very carefully paint the front of the popsicle sticks. Okay, and then you're going to let that dry for a while. So once the glue is set, then you're going to let the blue paint dry for a while, and then at the very end, maybe while you're doing that, your grown-up can wash your paintbrush, and then you can keep it if you wash the blue paint off right away. So you should have plenty of paint in your paint cup. And then at the end, in the snack bag with the popsicle sticks, came some snowflakes, so you can put the foam snowflakes on, and you also got a little bit of polyfill. I thought that could be like steam coming out of your mug with your hot cocoa. So at the very end, you're going to take your school glue, and you can add those on. Some of you might have gotten extra snowflakes. You can put on the ones you like, or you've had other decorations at home that you wanted to add, and then you can add the polyfill as steam, and you'll have our winter mug. So that's our winter craft for January. And then you're going to wash your hands, right? Clean up your space and wash your hands really well. And if it's okay with your grown-up, you all got in your kit, here, you got a little package with real hot cocoa, some hot cocoa. If you can have milk, and a candy cane if it's okay with your grown-up. And once you're done and your craft is all drying, maybe put it aside to dry for a little while, you can have a little winter treat. And then when it's all dry, you can use it as a decoration around your house or on your desk. So thank you so much for joining us today for our winter craft, and we hope to see you soon. The children's room is open for browsing, to come in and check out any items that are on the shelves. So we hope to see you soon, and thank you from the Coventry Public Library. Bye.